Every other Thursday, we're taking a look at a health issue or concern that's affecting many people, breaking down the information to keep you safe and healthy. This morning, we are talking about Halloween safety with Dr. Kalani Brady of the John A. Burns School of Medicine. Good morning, Dr. Brady. Nice to see you again.
Good morning.
All right, so last year, it looked a lot differently, right? A lot of families are returning to traditions this year, like going trick-or-treating. So what do you recommend? What can families do safely on Sunday or the entire weekend?
Well, first of all, in preparation for Sunday, there is still time for 12 and older to get fully vaccinated against COVID. So I would make sure that your children who are adolescents are vaccinated before Halloween as extra protection. And along the lines of protection, we have the same recommended mantra for prevention of transmission of COVID, which is stay outside rather than indoors as much as possible, stay in small groups, mask up when you're indoors, frequent hand washing, use of masks, alcohol-based sanitizer, and as I said, avoidance of large crowds.
So trick-or-treating is okay for Keiki and families. What about for families who want to stay home and do the passing out of candies? Can they just do that the traditional way, if they wear a mask at their door passing out the candy, or should they just leave a bowl outside their house?
A lot of people want that connection as they hand it out, and there's no reason not to have a connection if one person is doling out the candy and using basically a 6-foot distance for admiring the costumes of those keiki that come along. I recommend using a white pillowcase as your bag for the candy. That way, as you're walking at night after dark, if you're out after dark, you have an additional warning with a white pillowcase that this is a person, don't hit me.
Warning meaning people can see you, such as drivers, when you're walking on the streets and crossing the streets.
Exactly. And only approach homes with porch lights, lanai lights on. Don't approach dark homes. And agree if your kids are older, teenagers, on a specific time by which you're going to be home safely and working on separating out the candies.
That's a good tip.
Don't eat it all the same night.
I was going to get to that, because you're always a big believer on everything in moderation. So once you get home, first of all, have a parent take a look at all the candies, and then after that, it's okay to eat a couple, but you don't have to finish it all on Halloween night.
Right. And I have a couple of suggestions to add to this Halloween in case they haven't been considered before.
Okay.
First of all, you can have a costumed movie night on Sunday night or Sunday afternoon of a Halloween movie. Obviously, if it's indoors, it's a small group and they're masked. But it could be fun to watch a Halloween movie before going out. For pumpkin carving, I recommend that the children are allowed to use magic marker to draw what they want cut, and let the adults do the cutting, so that you risk very little chance of getting cut by a knife. And then, how about this? A scavenger hunt, not a scavenger hunt, but out in the yard, if you're in a house, using a flashlight as your light source to pick up goodies.
I like those ideas. And then real quickly, Dr. Brady, I know you're dressing up this weekend at the request of your grandchildren. What are you going to be?
A 4-year-old daughter that we have as a grandchild is going to dress up as a ghost, and she wants us all to dress up as ghosts, so we're a family of ghosts as we go out.
I like that. So if you see a ghost out and about Sunday night, it could be Dr. Brady. Well, happy Halloween to both of you.
Thank you.
All right,
Happy Halloween.
Thank you, Dr. Brady.